My daughter started talking to the wall before she could properly pronounce the word mom. We thought it was imagination. We thought it was loneliness. But now I know the truth. The wall was listening, and it was answering. We moved into the apartment at the end of autumn. An old building, thick concrete walls, high ceilings. The price was suspiciously good. A family lived here before, the realtor said, but they moved out quickly. Why? My wife asked. He shrugged. They said the child felt uncomfortable. I smiled back then. Now I regret it. Our daughter, Liza, was 4. She didn't adjust to her new room right away. She often sat on the floor beside her bed, staring into the corner. Liza, what are you doing? I asked. Listening, she replied. To whom? She pointed at the wall. She's crying. Children invent imaginary friends. Children hear strange things. We assumed it was just adaptation. But one evening, as I passed her room, I heard Liza whispering, I can't. I'm not allowed. Daddy won't let me. I stopped. Liza? Who are you talking to? She turned toward me. The lady in the wall. What lady? My wife asked. She lives there, Liza said seriously. She's stuck. Where? In the wall. She can't get out. She screamed, but no one heard her. A chill ran down my spine. And what does she say? Liza lowered her eyes. That I'm good and that I can help her. A few days later, I noticed scratches on the wallpaper, vertical, deep, at the height of an adult's shoulders. Did you do this? I asked my daughter. She shook her head. She tried to get out. It hurts her. The wall was warm. The crying started at night, quiet, muffled, as if coming through layers of concrete. My wife didn't hear it. I did. And every night, it came closer. Once, I pressed my ear against the wall and the crying stopped. Then, I heard a whisper, not from inside the wall, right next to my ear. She can hear me. I spoke with the elderly woman from the apartment below. When I mentioned the child and the wall, she turned pale. There was another little girl in that apartment, she whispered. She talked too. To whom? To the woman who was bricked in. A long time ago, during renovations. No one knew she was inside. That's impossible. Impossible is when no one screams for years, she said. But she did. I placed the voice recorder in Liza's room. At night. The recording contained 241, silence. 244, crying. 247, a woman's voice. You have a voice. 248, Liza's voice. I'll share. I turned it off. The next day, a crack appeared on the wall. Thin, vertical. Cold air and dampness leaked from it. Liza stood nearby, watching. She's almost out, she said. She says soon I'll be able to rest. Rest from what? I asked. Liza looked at me as if I was missing something obvious. From the screaming. That night, I woke up to a scream. Not a child's, an adult's. Torn, broken. The walls vibrated. I ran into Liza's room. The crack had split open. Fingers were sticking out of the wall, long, gray. Liza stood before them. Stop, I screamed. She turned to me. Daddy, she can't scream anymore. Now, I will. The hand from the wall touched Liza, and the scream burst from her chest. Not a child's, an adult's, old, full of pain. The wall pulled her inside, and slowly a woman stepped out of the crack. She looked at me and smiled. The building went quiet again. The police found nothing. The wall was intact. Liza was declared missing. My wife couldn't take it. She left. I stayed. A month later, new tenants moved in. They had a little girl. And on the first night, she sat by the wall and whispered, "I hear someone crying." And I, from inside the wall, finally was able to answer.